Alrighty, here on part 4, I think. I'm not sure. Getting ready to overhaul the carburetor, and you can see it's kind of nasty. I'm going to let her soak for a while. They got these little clips on here, the cutest little clips that hold the rods on and whatnot for the linkage on some of them. And then on some of them, the rods just happen to be stuck in there. This thing got the weirdest starting system on it. It's got, you put the pedal, you turn the key to on, and then you just push the pedal clear to the floor, and it makes contact across these 2 points here, and it starts cranking then. Just kind of weird, because I know some engines, or at least in my, I've experienced some engines start better when they're idling, so apparently they think this one starts best at wide open, but oh well. Get in here and see how nasty this thing looks. Had to order a carb kit for another Buick Roadmaster, I think. It had the same engine in it. Seeing how this carburetor it's only built 800 some of these cars, they don't have a whole lot of aftermarket parts for them, so. But luckily they had the same engine as a lot of other cars, so getting parts wasn't terrible. Got the fuel tank up at a shop right now getting boiled out. He thought he might have to actually cut the tank open to get in to get all the junk cleaned out of it, because it was pretty bad. I always like laying parts out on paper towel, just because you have a little different color to lay, and you can always see the little stuff a lot easier. Chances of losing stuff for a little less. There's so many small parts in these carburetors. Needle valve seats here. Dad's out spreading manure today. I needed to work on this, and the neighbor needed the manure cleaned out, so he went ahead and did it. But I'll get some videos later in the year. They always produce a lot, and about every month I got to clean it out for him. clips. Well, that thing happens to be stuck on there. Maybe. I don't know on this one. Alright, I got the thing apart. I just had to spread this a little bit here. It was too bound up on that shaft, and now it moves a little bit. Get that out, and then get the something to do with the jets here. That apart. Alrighty. Take the throttle shaft out here. The guy that lives about 15 miles from me rebuilds carburetors and on old tractors, and he works on magnetos, and I had to have him rebuild a mag for me on an H a couple months back. And I might have to go up and talk to him. Maybe he said the carburetor cleaner, like you're buying a gallon paint can these days, ain't worth a crap because of emissions stuff. And all the EPA and whatnot doesn't let it get that. They don't let them put that many solvents in it to really do a good job cleaning the carburetor. So probably have to go up and talk to him and see what he uses to clean them up. But I know he uses something different, and something does a lot better job. His dad's got some carb cleaner. It's about 20 years old that he's had for a while, and I know it'll do a better job of cleaning than the stuff we bought about 5 years ago. That doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. It don't make sense. Anything the EPA's had their hands in just ruins anything. Alright, I took this thing off of here for to start the car. Solenoid type something there or the other, some solenoid type thing. Anyway, I got the jets and everything out and went and took one jet out, and lo and behold, tried to take the next jet out, and the thing twisted off. I suppose being in aluminum for that long, it kind of glued together. So I'm gonna get a jet and try to figure out how to get that one out without ruining the seat or anything. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's about the worst thing you can twist off because you can't really drill it out. You gotta be careful when you're drilling it out, and I don't know what to do about it. Get the rest of it apart and go from there, I guess. I had new carburetors or rebuilt carburetors for like $300 or $400, I think, so we might have to do that. Just have to see though. Alright, they actually sent, I didn't realize it, but in the overhaul kit they sent new crap, what do they call them? Not needle valves, they adjustment screws with the kit, so I'm try heating it up and see if I can get this one out. I really don't want to drill it. I'm not going to try to drill it out. I'll have to find a new bottom plate for it. Something's starting to turn here. At least that thing didn't break off flush, but dang golly, I think it's going to turn out of there. These pliers are kind of neat. They're from Snap-on. It's the only Snap-on thing I got in my box, but they multiply your squeezing force by like at least twice or 3 times the amount you're actually squeezing using levers and whatnot. How about that? It works pretty good right there. Can't believe that thing actually come out of there. But they do get kind of cumbersome sometimes. They still grip better than the old Craftsman ones. Look at that, there we go. Guess that's a good way to get. Boy, that aluminum disperses heat well. Well, that wasn't near as bad as I thought it'd be. See, that's all ready for the cleaner. Does not look like they sent any of those extra plugs, so I probably won't take them out. You see that black stuff down in there? That's exactly what the inside of the gas tank looked like. Which is real nasty tar stuff. Because there's a heck of a lot more than that in the gas tank. Well, I'll probably get the die grinder and file them off and pull these shafts out of there, and it'll be ready for the whole thing. Will be ready for the cleaner. Don't know why they felt it necessary to stake it. I've never seen one of these things come loose, but I guess they must have had it happen in testing or something. Alright, I don't see if those will come out of there. Those, I hope they didn't stake the back side of those, because I can't reach in there with the file. Oh boy. My luck, all these little things twist off. Alrighty, I didn't do so well on getting these out. 4 out of the 12 twisted off. So I'm going to figure out how to go in there and very carefully drill them out or something, or I might look around and see what some new shafts would cost, because they don't have seals in them, which I don't particularly like, and there's a couple of them got some wear spots to where it could suck air, so I don't know. We'll see we'll just see how so I might get on there and see if I can get some new ones, just see how much they would be. Might just be worth replacing them, I don't know though. So be it for part 4. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the cleaner, and I'll see what I do next on the car, and keep you updated on part 5. Thanks for watching.